Should we approach social networking as just another field, or is it something totally different? Is it really human research if we're looking at an avatar?
I certainly thought when I was listening to the presentations on social media, similar questions arose in relation to the presentations this morning in terms of fieldwork, that we've got cross-border issues, jurisdictional issues, different laws, and whether the researcher is familiar with the local laws that are applicable, whether they're familiar with the cultural and customs of the local community. And Australia in some instances takes pride in saying that our laws are superior to the local laws. Now, should that be acceptable from an ethical point of view? I don't think so. So I think researchers need education on what the local customs and practices are and what the local laws are. And I think that applies both to fieldwork and with social media.
Yeah, I mean, I think the principles of ethical research go across any field that you're working in. But I certainly think that there are differences when you're working in a virtual space. You don't have the advantage of reading body language and kind of understanding if they're distressed or upset, or if there's a language issue or a communication issue, trying to figure out, as we discussed this morning, if they understand what they're consenting to is more difficult, I think, when you're in a virtual space and you don't really know, who they are or if they're real or anything like that. So I think that there's complexities with virtual research that are different, but the principles of ethical research are the same, essentially.
I likewise thought about that idea of in-the-field research having some similarities, and I particularly like Bridie's statement about the entry and the exit statements. I think that's something that we don't see, but it obviously makes sense because you're going into that, or sometimes you're going into that community, and I don't think we say to our researchers, what is that entry point and what is that exit point. Also the exit point for the storage of the data and where the data can be accessed from.